Hey FLW fans, it's day 2 of practice at the Rayovac FLW Series Championship on the Ohio River out of Paducah, Kentucky. I caught up with Destin DeMarion, I think I got that right. He's here from Pennsylvania. He just hopped out on the river, drove his boat all the way down here by water for this championship. And no, he came down and got a little pre-practice in. You're here for the official practice. Has the river changed at all from when you got down here before the off-limits period?
You know, it really hasn't, Kurt. I actually got in last night about midnight. I was at a wedding, so I missed my first practice day, but luckily I got down here for the unofficial practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, weddings, I mean,
Fishing's
get in the way of my
important.
fishing,
yeah.
man.
Right. So how many days of pre-practice did you get?
So pre-practice, I got about 3.5 days.
Okay.
Had a little mechanical issue the first day, so it got cut short. But you get 3 full days, and really like some stuff I saw around the Tennessee River, in the Ohio and the Cumberland. I mean, really, there's a lot of places you can fish.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of water out there because obviously, like you said, you've got the Ohio Rivers where we're taking out, but you can go into the Tennessee and the Cumberland. How much of that have you gotten to see of all the tournament waters?
You know, I've seen pretty much everything you can without locking. So
Okay.
I haven't locked up through the Ohio River, but I've seen pretty much most of the Cumberland River, all of the Tennessee, and all of the Ohio to dam where the launch is.
Okay. Well, I hate to say it, but the Ohio River kind of has a sort of bad image when it comes to tournament fishing. It's a tough place.
That is true.
But this area, the Ohio, has some pretty decent stringers of fish in it. Have
Yeah.
you seen some quality bass this week?
You know, I have. Usually when I catch one, it's a 2-pound plus fish.
Okay.
I mean, bites are hard to come by, but there are some good quality fish
Okay.
here. I mean, I live around the Ohio River in Pittsburgh, which is it's a little bit different fishery than here. Actually, a lot smaller fish. You're kind of going through a lot of small fish there to get to those big ones.
Right.
But here, it's a lot less bites, but you do catch some better quality fish.
Now you mentioned you caught a few smallmouths and largemouths. Obviously, it's early in practice still. But what's your gut tell you? Will the brownfish have much of an impact on this tournament, do you think?
You know, I don't think they're going to have much of an impact. I think there's going to be some guys that mix them in every day, and that's how you could get to a decent bag. But I really think those largemouths are the ones you're going to want to target in this tournament.
Okay.
I know that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so are you, and you don't have to tell us specifics, but do you think you're going to stay more out on the river itself, or will you try and get up in some of those backwaters and maybe find something tucked away a little bit?
Yeah, you know, that's kind of what I spent my pre-practice doing, trying to find something off the wall, some place that people wouldn't go, really.
Sure.
You know, I wasn't able to find too much. I found some stuff that looked good, but I really didn't get many bites there. That's the problem. I did find a lot of areas, main river kind of stuff that I like, but
Okay.
the bad thing about that is, I mean, you're going to be contending with a lot of other competitors because a lot of the stuff is obvious things to fish.
Okay. Ballparking weights for this week. I mean, what's the sort of biggest string you might expect us to see, and kind of what's your guess on average weight for a winning week this week?
You know, I think the biggest stringer could be somewhere around that 15 mark. As far as duplicating that, I think that's going to be really difficult. For winning weight, I'd say somewhere in that 12 to 13 pounds a day range is going to put you up near the top.
Not bad for a fishery that a lot of people think is almost a single digit or 10 pound a day fishery.
Oh, absolutely.
This end of the Ohio River and the Tennessee and the Cumberland has some really good quality fish. As you found out, some really good quality Asian carp also.
Absolutely. Had a couple jump in my boat. That was the first.
You got to watch out for that. Maybe we'll have a little side pot on Asian carp so you can catch the biggest one.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, hey, we got 2 more days of practice left after this. This is we're at the halfway point. The Rayovac FLW Series Championship starts on Thursday out of Paducah, Kentucky. 3-day tournament, and 10 Forest Wood Cup spots are on the line. That's huge. A lot at stake here this week. And best of luck to you, Destin. Thanks for joining us here today.
I appreciate it, Kurt. Thanks for having me.